Welcome to Giant Redwood, the journey of giant machines deep in the forest. Every log, every steep climb is a test of raw power and skill. In the world of logging, the chainsaw is the ultimate symbol of raw power and mobility. Just the roar of its two-stroke engine is enough to conjure the image of massive trees being brought down. The chainsaw's greatest strength is its flexibility. Loggers can carry it deep into forests where heavy machinery cannot reach. With a tank full of fuel, proper chain oil, and a sharp blade, the machine is ready for a full day's work. When in use, the operator must hold it firmly, controlling the throttle so the chain bites evenly into the wood. A modern chainsaw can fell a tree with a diameter of over a meter in just a few minutes. The key is planning the fall direction. The logger first makes a notch cut, then the main cut, ensuring the tree falls safely and in the desired direction, both for safety and for easier transportation later. Despite its power, the chainsaw carries serious risks. One slip can cause the chain to snap, kick back, or send a tree crashing the wrong way. That's why safety is non-negotiable. Helmets, gloves, face shields, and hearing protection are mandatory. Experienced loggers also scan their surroundings, making sure no one is within the danger zone before making the final cut. The chainsaw is more than just a tool. It's the logger's trusted companion. Compact, efficient, and durable. With it, massive logs can begin their journey from the depths of the forest to the precision of a modern sawmill. Once the massive trees are felled by chainsaws, the next job is skidding the logs out of the forest. This is where specialized logging machines, known as skidders, prove their worth. A skidder is built with oversized tires or heavy steel tracks that grip firmly on muddy, uneven forest terrain. At the front, a hydraulic grapple or winch clamps tightly onto the felled logs. With just a few moves, tens of tons of wood are lifted and dragged across the ground toward the collection site. The greatest strength of the skidder is its mobility. It can maneuver through tight forest gaps, climb steep slopes, and plow through mud. But operating it requires skill. Choose the wrong pulling angle, and the log might snag on other trees or even tip the machine. In many cases, operators also cut away branches to make the log easier to move. Skidders save enormous human effort while keeping production on schedule. In a single shift, one machine can drag dozens of logs to the landing area. It is the critical bridge between felling the tree deep in the forest and loading it onto massive trucks, ready for the journey to the sawmill. In modern forestry, the log grapple machine is an essential tool that makes wood handling and transportation faster, safer, and more efficient than ever before. At its core, the machine is equipped with powerful hydraulic jaws, capable of opening wide to grab multiple large logs at once, or tightening firmly to hold a single heavy trunk weighing several tons. The operator simply sits in the cabin and controls the hydraulic levers. Every motion, lifting, rotating, and placing logs, happens smoothly and precisely. Whether working on flat ground or rough terrain, the log grapple handles it with ease. Its 360-degree rotation design allows it to grab logs from any direction, cutting down on time and manual effort. Log grapples are mainly used for collecting harvested logs, stacking timber neatly into piles, loading logs onto transport trucks for delivery. With this machine, forestry operations no longer rely on heavy manual labor. Instead, they gain higher productivity, lower costs, and improved safety. Truly, the log grapple stands as one of the most vital machines in modern forestry. Once the logs are loaded, the toughest challenge begins, driving the logging truck through muddy forest roads. This test pushes both the machine and the driver to their limits. The massive truck, weighing tens of tons with a full load of logs, crawls into thick, swampy terrain. Each wheel rotation sends mud flying, with the front tires sinking deep and the rear struggling to follow. Without powerful four-wheel drive and deep tread tires, the truck would be stuck instantly. The driver's skill makes the difference. They must stay in low gear, keep steady throttle, and avoid spinning the wheels pointlessly. Sometimes, zigzag steering technique helps rock the truck free from the mud. In extreme cases, a skidder or recovery vehicle is called in to pull the truck with a winch. Every time a truck emerges from the mud, the crew breathes a sigh of relief. The logs continue their journey out of the forest and onto the road to the mill. These moments prove the endurance of heavy machines and the skill of humans working together to overcome brutal terrain. In forestry operations, the log transport truck is a vital link, carrying massive logs from deep within the forest to the edge, where they can be delivered to mills and factories. These trucks are built with reinforced frames and oversized wheels with deep tread tires, allowing them to grip muddy, uneven, and steep forest roads. The trailer is long and sturdy, often equipped with chains, locks, or support frames to secure logs tightly during transit. Driving such a truck requires special skills, as maneuvering a machine weighing tens of tons, fully loaded with timber, through narrow, winding forest paths is no easy task. Every sharp turn, Every steep incline demands absolute focus and years of experience. Log transport trucks don't just provide high hauling capacity. They serve as the critical bridge that connects raw timber to processing plants, sawmills, paper production, and furniture manufacturing. Without them, the entire forestry supply chain would struggle to function smoothly and efficiently. In the timber industry, the wood sawmill machine is a key piece of equipment, transforming massive round logs into boards and beams of precise dimensions. The machine is equipped with powerful cutting blades, either long band saws or large circular saws. During operation, logs are placed securely on a conveyor system, then steadily guided through the high-speed spinning blade. Within seconds, the log is sliced into uniform boards with smooth, even surfaces. Modern sawmills stand out for their accuracy and efficiency. With automated adjustment systems, they can cut wood into a wide range of sizes, from thin boards for furniture production to thick beams for heavy construction. By saving time, reducing labor, and boosting productivity, sawmill machines play a vital role in the forestry supply chain. They bridge the gap between raw timber and finished products, ensuring that wood from the forest is transformed into valuable materials for furniture, carpentry, and construction industries. The roller feed sawmill machine is a specialized tool in lumber processing, designed with steel-toothed rollers that grip logs firmly and feed them smoothly into the cutting blade. Once a log is placed on the conveyor, the rollers press down tightly, securing the surface. With strong pressure and excellent traction, the log is guided straight through the saw without shifting, ensuring clean and precise cuts with minimal material waste. Its biggest advantage is continuous, high-speed operation. The machine can process dozens of cubic meters of wood per shift. With adjustable settings, it produces thin boards, thick beams, or square timber, depending on production needs. Beyond productivity, roller feed sawmills also enhance worker safety, as the entire gripping and feeding process is automated, reducing the risks of manual handling. wood crusher is often the final step in the processing line, designed to turn what seems like waste into valuable raw material. Branches, bark, roots, or logs too irregular for sawing are fed directly into the crushing chamber. Inside, high-speed cutting blades and hammers shred the wood in seconds, reducing large pieces into chips or fine sawdust. These materials can then be used for biomass fuel pellets, plywood production, or as fuel for industrial boilers. The strength of a wood crusher lies in its efficiency and resource recovery. What used to be discarded or burned in the forest is now transformed into a product with economic value. For safe operation, workers must keep a safe distance and ensure no metal or stones enter the chamber, as they can damage the blades and pose serious risks. Loud and powerful, the wood crusher plays the role of the industry's tireless cleanup crew. The multi-blade wood splitter is an essential machine for breaking down logs or large pieces of wood into multiple sections at once. Instead of splitting piece by piece with manual labor or a single blade splitter, this machine uses a cluster of wedge-shaped blades, often arranged like a star, to divide the log in a single stroke. Once the log is placed into position, a hydraulic cylinder applies tremendous pressure, forcing the wood through the blade assembly. Depending on the blade setup, a single log can be split into 2, 4, 6, or even 8 equal pieces. This dramatically saves time, boosts productivity, and delivers consistent sizes ideal for firewood production, pallets, or workshop material. Its greatest advantage is speed and uniformity. In just one shift, a multi-blade splitter can outperform dozens of workers with axes. However, safety is key. Operators must avoid standing close to the blades during operation, and logs with warping or hidden metal pieces should never be used, as they can damage the wedges and pose serious hazards. The multi-blade wood splitter showcases how technology transforms woodworking. Powerful, fast, labor-saving, and highly efficient.